we've been talking about AI for a while and the hilarious side effects that it's had on pretty much every single industry. But finally, I decided I will throw my lot in and help spread the word about the true victims of AI, the people who are most affected, that we should feel the most sorry for. AI is taking the gerbs of Kenyans who write essays for U.S. college students. The real victims here. Ghostwriters say the meteoric rise of ChatGPT has coincided with a drop in income. They cut out the middleman. So Kenya is a major hub for the contract cheating industry where freelancers help American students write essays and handle classwork. That just shows how useless these essays are. The proliferation of AI tools like ChatGPT is reducing the earnings of Kenyans involved in contract cheating. Contract cheating, that's what they call it. For the past 9 years, Collins, a 27-year-old freelance writer, has been making money by writing assignments for students in the U.S. over 8,500 miles away from Nanyuki in central Kenya, where he lives. He is part of the contract cheating industry, known locally as simply academic writing. Yeah, that's more accurate. Collins writes college essays on topics including psychology, sociology, and economics. Occasionally, he is even granted direct access to college portals, allowing him to submit tests and assignments, participate in group discussions, and talk to professors using students' identities. In current year -1, he made between $900 and $1,200 a month for this work. Dude, that has got to be like living like a king in Kenya. Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, losing this grift, I could see why he'd be worried. I can. All right. Lately, however, his earnings have dropped $500 to $800 a month. Collins links this to the meteoric rise of ChatGPT and other generative artificial intelligence tools. I mean, he had a good grift going here, and now it's ruined. Last year, at a time like this, I was getting an average of 50 to 70 assignments, including discussions which are shorter, around 150 words each, and don't require much research, Colin told the rest of the world. Right now, on average, I get around 30 to 40-something assignments. He requests to be identified only by his first name to avoid jeopardizing his accounts on platforms where he finds clients. Collins is his first name. Oh. In January of current year, online learning platform Study surveyed more than 1,000 American students and over 100 indoctrinators. More than 89% of the students said they had used ChatGPT for help with homework assignments. Nearly half admitted to using ChatGPT for an at-home test or quiz. 53% used it to write an essay, and 22% had used it for outlining one. Yeah, and see, this is fine. From what I remember, doing these damn essays, I mean, essays were an exercise in taking what you could say in 2 sentences and dragging it out across 5 pages. It was just boring, tedious, pointless bullshit. So yeah, if I had these shortcuts available to me when I was in college, I would have taken them too. Okay, so I just need to fill up 4.5 pages worth of bullshit. Yeah, I can have an AI do that for me. Though Collins now fears that the rise of AI could significantly reduce students' reliance on freelancers like him in the long term, affecting their income. Yeah, you better be looking for a new grift, dude. Like this is probably the end of your career. Not even making that up. Meanwhile, he depends on ChatGPT to generate the content he used to outsource to other freelance writers. Yeah, this is ironic right there. He just admitted that he was using ChatGPT as well. So yeah, these students really are just cutting out the middleman. While 17 states in the U.S. have banned contract cheating, it has not been a problem for freelancers in Kenya, concerned about providing for themselves and their families. Despite being the largest economy in East Africa, Kenya has the region's highest unemployment rate, with 5.7% of the labor force out of work in current year -2. It doesn't sound like a lot, but that doesn't count the people that gave up looking. Around 25.8% of the population is estimated to live in extreme poverty, and this situation makes the country a potent hub for freelance workers. According to Online Labor Index, or OLI, a economic indicator that measures the global online gig economy, Kenya accounts for 1% of the world's online freelance workforce, ranking 15th overall and second only to Egypt in Africa. About 70% of online freelancers in Kenya offer writing and translation services. Not too bad. Yeah, I mean, it does suck, man. You got like these guys, like these guys were true entrepreneurs. They found a niche that needed filling. They filled it, and now they're now they're going to be told to learn to code. So John Kamau, who has offered contracting services since current year -9, disagrees with Collins' assessment. So work will still be there because even editing the AI generated text to avoid detection takes a lot of time and effort. He told the rest of the world. Yeah, so it's still going to be there, but you're going to be making less money. Like, I think that's going to be the problem. You're going to get like a massive hit in revenue. You're going to have to do more work for less money. No, so I don't think this is as simple as saying with AI students in the US will just do the assignments themselves. Yeah, we know they're not going to do anything themselves. So Kamau doubles as a sales agent with a Nairobi-based construction supplies company. Expects more schools will limit and block the use of tools like ChatGPT as AI tech improves. Well, they can try to anyway. Academic writers will still have their work, but it will have a positive effect on writers who can collaborate with ChatGPT and use it as a guide. Yeah, I agree. It's going to be good, man. Alfred Ongere, founder and of a consulting company AI Kenya, told the rest of the world the rise in large language models like ChatGPT will disrupt the supply of academic writers in Kenya. On one hand, writers and other freelancers have realized the powerful capabilities of LLMs such as ChatGPT and are using them in their work. This means they now spend more time being creative and have better articles because of the time ChatGPT saves on them. The negative side doesn't mean fewer jobs, and as clients and the origin of supply shift to ChatGPT and other AI tools or to have their work done. So far, higher indoctrination institutions in the U.S. have avoided outright bans on the use of ChatGPT. Instead, colleges, including Yale, have issued guidelines and recommendations for staff on the use of AI, leaving it to teachers to decide how it will be used in their classes. Wow. It really is making quite the impact, huh? Nice. Good going, OpenAI. Now actually make it open. Wade Bryan, a third-year finance student, provides contract cheating services on the side. He told the rest of the world that he does not use ChatGPT to write entire essays, as that might cost him his credibility. So, and future assignments, instead, he restricts it to its use to sourcing content, much like Google. But Bryan agrees that lately work has been slow. When I started last year as a literal amateur in the first month, I did 30 assignments, he said. As I got better, I was doing up to 60 assignments a month. The most I made in a month last year was 40,000 Kenyan shillings or $296. In March, Brian barely got 10 assignments. It's not like I haven't been looking for gigs. I didn't even hit 10,000 Kenyan shillings or $74. Damn. That is quite the drop right there. Yeah, poor guy. So the rise of generative AI tools has made the work of indoctrinators harder. Now, Christopher Cannon, an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science at the University of Rochester, has started giving in-person, in-class quizzes due to the popularity of ChatGPT. Yeah, look, poor professors. You're actually going to have to talk with the students and figure out if they know what they're, if they actually learned what they were supposed to learn. Oh, you can't just pawn off like a 5-page essay on them, and it's like, just write this 5-page essay and get it back to me eventually. Wow, tragic, very tragic. It just becomes harder to sort out who knows what and who's getting help from things like ChatGPT. He explained on the university's website, even as he made it clear that AI tools are not going anywhere and would rapidly evolve. We're going to get to the point where we're going to be so dependent on it. It'll be just like the internet in general. Like if the AI tools ever go down, all of a sudden everyone's helpless. What do we do? So others like Ethan Mollick, an associate professor at the University of Pennsylvania's Wharton School, have chosen to take a more open approach to ChatGPT in class. The truth is, I probably couldn't have stopped them even if I didn't require it, he told NPR. Meanwhile, freelancers in Kenya who help American students cheat now compete for a smaller portion of the pie. The first quarter of the year used to be the start of the high season because students are back in college for their semesters, and they have a lot of assignments. Adrian Nyanga, a freelancer who's been in the industry for 4 years, told the rest of the world. I've seen a dip in assignments available this year, so there are no longer high and low seasons. It's bad, he said. Remember that there are so many writers who have joined the industry in the past few years. It was already getting harder to get gigs. Now there's even fewer, especially with AI. That's right, man. You got to compete not just with other meat bags, but with with AI that's probably superior to a lot of meat bags. It's tough.